All right, I'm here with Tristen Naidoo. It's good to have you back in the gym. First fight you'll be having under Tristen. How's the feeling gone and how's the camp gone?
Thanks, Aiden, for the interview, firstly. First camp with Coach G and Kane, it's been very good, been very tough mentally. I've pushed a lot more. I mean, it's the most kilometers I've ran, the most rounds I've sparred, the most bag I've hit. Everything's been tougher, so it should be my best performance. I can push it and see where I end up this Sunday.
You'll be fighting on Bungle's promotions as well. Obviously, that's a promoter that's putting on a couple of shows every year. Have you fought on one of his tournaments before?
I've never fought on their promotion before, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Looking forward to attracting a good crowd, putting on a good show, building some support, and also attracting more promoters to put me on their shows from this.
As you said, it's a start, almost like a restart in your career. Do you feel better so far? I know we're going into the fight now, but how do you feel your powers have grown?
I think mentally, it's the biggest difference I've had in this camp. Coach G is pushing me continuously. He believes in me, and I want to show him that I'm here to work and I'm here to get better. Because yes, it's a restart and stuff, but I'm very appreciative of now what I have, because I haven't felt like I had certain things in the past.
You fought the man that you're going to fight on Fight Night already in your career. In fact, you're on your debut. What's the feelings now about him, going in, since you both have had some time apart from that result?
I'm taking him very seriously because I'm not just looking at this fight singularly. I want to build off this. Coach G wants us to make a statement. He wants me to box well and, to start building off this performance. So, yeah.
The first fight, just for people back home, you did get the win on the night. Obviously, you don't want complacency to set in, but you also want to look really good on the night. What's the mental preparations that you've been going through for that?
Mentally, I'm trying not to overlook him at all. I'm trying to actually disregard the first fight. We did get a win, we did get a TKO in that, but I'm trying to treat it like he's a new fighter completely.
Right, and then getting in work with the likes of Kane Furry, different environments with sparring. Can you just explain, previously what it was like and what it is like now?
Right now, Coach G has pushed me to my limits and then a bit further. So he showed me that actually you think you're done, but you're not. And with Kane, Kane is helping me, he's teaching me, he's showing me as much as he can with a lot of things. Anything I can show him social media-wise, whatever it is, to help each other, we're doing that. And in all honesty, with Kane and Coach G, it doesn't just feel like it's just a boxer and a trainer. I feel welcomed here. I feel like they look after me, like they care about me, and they want me to do well. And that's all I've really ever wanted, actually, in a team.
And how's your consistency been? Have you been obviously full-time into boxing now, been training every single day type thing?
My consistency has been amazing, actually. It's been very tough to show up for some days. Every day you're scared because they're going to break you in training. But I think even certain days Coach G thought maybe I'm not going to show up after how hard sparring was or anything like that. But I made sure I showed him that I'm here to stay and I'm here to work and I have the heart to fight. So I didn't think it was going to be an easy change at all. I knew it was going to be tough. So I'm giving myself months before I actually see a change.
When we did the first interview breaking that you and Chad joined each other, he said that he'd introduce you to the bigger family. You're in the hot box gym now. You've seen a lot of the other guys, and I know you have been before. But now that you've formally been introduced and you're working with the guys, how do you feel?
I think, personally, I feel like I'm in the best space right now. I'm surrounded by the best people who want to do good things in boxing, trainers who care about their fighters, promoters and managers that want to get us opportunities and build South African boxing internationally. So it's a blessing, honestly, to be around Colin, to be around Coach G, Kane, everybody, actually.
I think a lot of people expected when you were first announced, okay, Tristen automatically going to be shifted to Boxing 5 promotions. But, you're starting with Bungles, and obviously you obviously building a relationship there as well. What was your thoughts on everything that played out there?
To be honest, as soon as we started, Coach G and I started, we got a contract for a fight. And he said, you know what, we're not going to take it. I want to get to know you a bit. I want us to spend time, bond and stuff. And I actually really appreciated that because I don't think I had that, before. My second fight, which was a loss, unfortunately, I took on, I think, 7 or 8 days notice. So I never had this sort of, don't rush, don't worry about the money. Focus on getting things right first. And then within 2 weeks, I think he saw that, this boy wants to fight and he wants to learn. And then we got a contract and he said, take it. We're going to take the fights we get, we're going to build you from there, and we're going to create a demand for you to fight on promotions.
Yeah, and I think that's fair enough. You obviously got to build, you got to look good. Timeline-wise, is this good timing for you, to be stepping back in the ring?
Oh, definitely. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this, and I'm hoping that I even get another fight before the end of this year. I just want to stay active. I want to stay improving. I want to stay surrounded by the guys that are in boxing because I do want to box on Boxing 5. I want to be on the cards. I want to be with the crowd, and I want to put on good performances again.
Weight division, sticking to the same division?
As far as I know now, Coach G says I must stick to junior light. He's happy with me at junior light. So we've had a good camp, and we're going to see how we do this time around. But I think it's a good division for me.
Is there a lot of excitement for you in boxing? Have you found your passion, particularly under the new camp?
I think I found a fire in me again, like it's a heartfelt camp, if I can say that. Coach is very hard, he's very strict, but he wants me to get better, and he's pushing me in. I thought Coach wasn't going to be like soft enough. I thought like it was going to be very hard. But he's hard, but he's also a little bit soft. Like he takes it easy on me now and again, and he guides me on what to do, and yeah. No, it's exactly what I want.
I want to talk about the social media side of it as well, because we've done a few interviews in the past where we discuss how important it is to do social media. I've noticed that this camp, you've tailed it down a little bit more to focus maybe on the fight.
Yeah. So this time around, to be honest, because it's a restart, I need to focus on what's got me here and what's built everything, and that's boxing. So I needed to find my sense of gravity again, come back down to earth, get the groundwork in again. And I'm going to start it again, and we're going to continue it and continue building it because it's important for opportunities, for sponsors, for everything to get your name out there. But first things first, everything's built on the boxing. So it's time to focus on that, and I think that might have also been one of my shortcomings in previous fights.
Okay, that's a very interesting outlook as well, and fully focus on this one. And a lot of people will be tuning in to see how you perform under your new coach. Do you have a message for your opponents before you step in the ring with him?
I just want to tell him good luck. I hope he prepared well because I'm not taking you lightly. I'm not going to think about our first fight, and I'm there to put on a show, 6 rounds, but I'm going to plan to get you out there in less.
Fantastic. And then just lastly, any thank yous, any shout outs for anybody?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Aiden, for the interview. I'd like to thank Coach G and Coach Dani for getting me ready for this fight. Coach Dani's strength and conditioning has been absolutely amazing. Definitely leveled up with me, and Coach G has pushed me to limits I didn't know I had. And lastly, big thank you to all my sponsors: Gorilla Trading, Don Bravo, Vitality Moss. You know what, you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it without you. Fit Foods SA as well, helping me prep for the fight, get my weight right, get my body right. Thanks, guys. Huge shout out to you guys.
Awesome, man. I want to wish you all the best for the fight.
Thanks, Aiden.